his brother proceeds to introduce us. First of all, let me just tell you this. This guy didn't look anything like what you would imagine a warlock to look like.
Nothing at all, nothing at all.
Imagine
I promise you, he did not look like
in
a
my mind, I'm
warlock.
thinking a warlock would look like someone wearing he might wear a long cape,
Scary looking, weird
have
looking,
long curly
different,
hair,
you know,
long
stood
jet black
out,
curly hair all
evil
down his
looking,
back,
evil, evil, evil
mustache,
walking.
beard,
Possibly look like a
have
zombie or
red
something.
eyes.
I don't know, I was just thinking, stand out,
You know, and walk with a cane.
different,
And spoke
weird,
in a really evil, deep voice and had a
scary.
really scary laugh. That's what I would imagine a warlock to look like. This guy was anything like what I imagine a warlock or evil to look like. He had jet black curly hair. He was bright skinned, smooth caramel, beautiful skin,
Smooth
slanted
skin, slanted eyes,
washboard abs,
tight abs.
He was very attractive.
Very much so.
Had multiple women.
Very handsome.
And let me tell you something else that's a key point.
Listen.
That I didn't say when I first met him, but I need to tell you now. When I first saw this guy, when he was standing outside of the car talking to me, he had this aura about him. Now, mind you, he was with his brother, who is, to my understanding, is not into the same things that he's into. He's not a practitioner.
Who knows?
Not a root man or
he could be a root man too, you know.
Dark workers.
Birds of a feather.
He's just a
together.
Regular guy just trying to make it out here.
But I don't know.
The pharaoh, the guy that I was seeing, the warlock, he had this aura, this white aura around him. Now, at the time, I did not realize that
shining
people that deal in dark forces, you know, and dabble in the dark forces, they know how to pull the energy from other people that are around.
Steal your light.
They know how to pull their light. You know, they get close to people that have bright lights, so they can pull.
They'll take your light from you.
Now, at this time, I didn't know it, but that's why I had to explain to you guys. That's why I had to explain to you that he had that aura around him.
Trying to
tell you. It didn't make you feel uncomfortable being in his presence.
It didn't seem scary.
At the same time, that's why his brother was.
But still.
In between the time of him going back and forth to his truck, looking for whatever he was looking for, and my sister trying to get her car to crank, we conversated.
We talked about
and we immediately clicked. We start to talk and, you know, get
to for religion.
Talk, you know, telling
and who he
I get to telling him about myself, and he's telling me about himself,
about how
he's not married and he's here just visiting for the weekend, and I'm just visiting for the weekend too, and how nice it would be to see one another again. You know. Now, while me and Pharaoh are outside talking, a guy comes out of the building with a woman wrapped around his neck and waist, kissing all over his face.
All over.
He shouts to Pharaoh, "We leaving yet? We leaving right now, man?" And Pharaoh shouts back, "No, not yet." So anyway, the guy turns back around and heads back into the house with the woman still wrapped around his neck and his waist and kissing all over his face.
She was all over him. I'm trying to tell you, she would not let loose. Like she was holding on for dear life. She had him by a grip. She was all over this guy.
We exchanged phone numbers. First of all, when I talked to him, I'd asked him, I said, "Are you married? Because you look like you could be married." And he
said he wasn't married.
I'm not married.
They all say that.
And he gave me multiple numbers just to prove it to me. He gave me his work phone number,
all of his numbers,
pager number, cell phone number, and home phone number. So I had all his numbers.
All of his numbers. Call him one way or another. But call him. That's what he wanted.
Also gave me a picture of him so I could remember him. That's what he said.
Actually, it was 2 pictures.
After I exchanged numbers with him, well, got his numbers anyway, and went along my way. I figured I would call him. I just didn't know when. I really couldn't put a date on it.
I really wasn't going to call.
I just said, yeah, I'm going to call him. And I just went along my way. You know?
Well, maybe.
Some females are like that. They say we're going to call and, you know, things come up. We get busy.
Get busy.
And it could be a month.
Start doing something else.
Months. It might not be ever. So,
never,
and
ever.
It's not the guy. It's just we get busy. It hadn't been 3 months that had passed after I'd moved from Virginia back to Georgia when I met this man.
Yep.
Let me just tell
3
you that.
months. Not
And
even
down
3 months.
south, we call them root workers, root men.
Root workers.
It
Voodoo,
hadn't been
hoodoo,
3 months
juju
after my disobedience
workers.
that I met this man.
And
And I said that to say this.
most people believe that it takes a long time for God to allow the enemy to punish us for our disobedience, but it doesn't. The punishment starts immediately after the disobedience. That's why it's important to repent.